Well, good morning, everybody, from just south of Baltimore. Been sitting in a delay for a long time. We're going to talk about rates today. For all your owner-operators or people doing your homework for getting into trucking, watch this channel. You know, we took a huge decline in February, probably 40%. Cut overnight in rates, which was alright because they were way too high to begin with. It was nice making that money when you could make it. They kind of leveled off for a little bit, then they went up a little bit. Now they seem to be back on a huge decline. Hopefully things will level out again. But some market experts all agree that we're in for another 30% decline. Wow. If that happens, there will be a bloodbath in trucking, because they are already very low. I see some rates out to California now.
2 miles. Keep to the left on I-95.
Okay, will do. For the runs I used to do to California, that a year ago we're paying, you know, they were never the highest paying loads, but you still made out well. You know, $1.80, $1.90 a mile. Where, you know, you can run around here, make $5 a mile, but it's all relative. You got to see how much your profit per day is. So anyways, rate per mile is irrelevant. But in this particular case, it's kind of relevant. So, alright, so we're getting $1.80, $1.86, I think, last year. This year, I'm cruising out there for $1.50. And I had to stop going. Currently, you know, it's in the 90-cent range. Well, my cost of doing business is around $1 a mile. So I just
In a half mile.
can't afford to go out there.
I-95.
Now the good news is I'm positioned properly, so this bloodbath happens. You know, I can park the truck for 3 months, won't bother me in the least.
In 0.2 miles, keep to the left on I-95.
But some people aren't that fortunate. Especially if you're a small carrier with 3 or 4 trucks. I mean, you got to keep those trucks rolling.
On this road for 6.6 miles.
I study the load boards as much as I can to see what the rates are, what area is paying. What area is not. And it's funny, I keep getting emails for coming out of New Jersey into Illinois. And it seems to be a popular lane for people. And the last email I got was for, 82 cents a mile for a 500-mile run.
Right curve ahead.
With a $200 toll involved. It's just a recipe for disaster. This guy is just going to go slow and nobody's going to let me by. I hate to do it, but we might have to pass on the right. Because he refuses to get in the right lane if going this slow.
Speed limit reduced ahead. Way station ahead.
Oh boy. This one's never open though. So where are these rates gonna go? We'll see. Just right when you think they can't go any lower, they do. It's going to be a tough time in the trucking industry. You're going to see a lot of used trucks for sale. You already see a lot of used trucks for sale. When flashing, not flashing. That sign says all trucks over 5 tons must go to the weigh station. And then the sign here saying closed. Good. I'm sure the one over the Potomac River is open now. You can bet your butt on that. And we'll go sit in there for 20 minutes.
Speed warning.
What do you mean speed warning? The sign, this thing's off. The sign says 65, GPS says 55. I'm gonna shut her off, but.
In 2 miles, keep to the left on I-95 north.
You can see Baltimore up there in the distance. Made it through Washington, D.C. without incident.
Speed warning.
And that's that. We got the slow down vehicle here in the tunnel. The sign clearly says left lane closed, but everybody's got to pass the you know, idiots. Big X, well that's green. Oh, maybe it's open. So you're asking yourself, who the heck is doing these loads for 80 cents a mile? Well, I'm going to tell you. If you're a small carrier, you know, 10 trucks, and you have some contracted freight going from point A to point B, and you got to get that truck back, It's either bring it back empty or get 80 cents a mile. What are you going to do? You're going to take the 80 cents a mile and bring it back. Maybe it'll cover fuel. Oh, now we got yellow X's. Both lanes closed. What? Can you see that sign? Both lanes closed. What's that mean? Oh, and we're coming to a stop. Boy, this is going to be a cluster, because it is 7:30 in the morning, kind of rush hour. Unless there's an accident up here trying to clean up. Alright, going over the Susquehanna River. I don't know why I called it Potomac earlier. And
Speed limit reduced ahead.
it's the home to the super,
Toll with ahead.
of course there is, the super Maryland scale houses. Which I'm sure part of the theme of the week, is it? I'm sure they're open. We'll see. That's not flashing. That's a good sign.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
How about that? Oh, that side's open. Lucky day. All right, we're leaving the Home Depot, DC. We got here early, but they wouldn't unload us. Not because they were being sticklers, but because there was nobody here to unload us. Come on, big guy, come on out of there.
In 1,000 feet, turn left on Riverside Drive, CR 656.
So I spent the last couple hours looking for loads for next week. It's not looking good. But we will find something, we always do. And if we don't, we don't. We are in Ford's, New Jersey, or Keesby. Gonna get on, I guess it's Route 440, which goes to the Outer Bridge Crossing, which goes over into Manhattan, which is real close. Get on the turnpike before rush hour. Drop the trailer off and stop at the house for the weekend. Look for loads. That's it. We get something, we get something.
Half-mile, slight left on Riverside Drive, CR 656.
If we don't, we don't.
Slight left on Riverside Drive, CR 656.
There's the turnpike sign I was looking for. I saw a 287 sign, but of course this yield sign's right in the way of seeing up the highway here. Alright, all clear.
In a quarter mile, take the entrance to the right on RT 440 South, at 287. 0.2 miles, take the entrance to the right on RT 440 South, at 287.
Will do.
Warning.
Speed warning.
Toll with the head. In 1 mile, keep to the right on CR 514 West I-95, CR 514 East.
that's that. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Keep to the right on CR 514 West I-95, CR 514 East, and then keep to the left in 0.2 miles.
Ring that bell so you're notified every time I put up a video. And I'm still waiting for some questions for the
In a quarter mile, keep to the right on CR 514 West I-95, CR
done yet?
514 East, and then keep to the left in 0.2 miles.
still waiting on questions for the trucking business.
In 900 feet, keep to the left on CR 514 West I-95, and then go straight at 0.4 miles.
So put your questions in the comments below. Till next time.
In a